Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week, Joe is dead, and we have a special guest, Nick.
Back by popular demand,
That's
baby.
right.
Nick Spaceman.
Do you know what episode you were in before?
Oh, man. It was like a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
I think.
Like 100 episodes
Code Giat.
gone.
Yeah, it's Code Giat.
Code Goose.
Code Goose.
And also we got your fan favorite Spaghetti Jim for you pasta pals out there.
What is up, dogs?
Nothing much, dude.
Cool.
We're chilling, and obviously, if those long, intrepid fans of the show know, Nick is here, so we do an anime today.
Woo woo.
Yeah. And
Nick of Binge and Purge. Can we talk about
barely a podcast at this point? Yeah, I think it's been
it's
like
still
weeks, maybe months since we've posted something. We have a lot in
for
the
real?
can.
Nick, consistency is key.
No,
Yeah.
there was an October one.
Yeah, it's almost become monthly now. It used to be
Oh,
weekly.
okay. I didn't know that it wasn't supposed to be monthly.
We've tried to make it consistent, and
I was like, one just
haven't
came out
found
like a
that.
couple weeks ago.
I mean, you know, once you get a month, so there is a podcast that I like to listen to, and it was like some dude does an RPG podcast, and he does it for like 3 weeks, and then he just drops off for like 8 months, and then I'm like bummed for like a week or two, forget about it, and then he comes back, and I'm like, oh shit, we're still talking about Tales of Vesperia? Cool.
I thought
Let's
you were going
go.
to say asparagus.
We're talking about
Is this
asparagus?
a Veggie Tales?
Veggie
game?
Tales. Yes, it is. But Jimmy, since
What?
Joe's gone and
What do you
Nick's
want?
so far removed from this, could you explain how this podcast
sure.
works? I don't make Jimmy tell this to anybody.
So we
ever.
watch I'm actually not totally positive, but I'll tell you what
He's
I
along
think
for the
that
ride for the most part.
we watch a pilot episode of a TV show, and then we talk about it. We make some predictions about what the finale of the series will be about, and we're almost always 100% correct.
It's usually yeah.
That's
Yeah.
after like 100 episodes of doing this. No, we're still typically way off. And
Couldn't
there's
be,
but
I think we're getting worse.
you know, it's really just an experiment. This is for science.
I was going to say it's an art, not a science, but okay.
No, you're wrong.
You're sorry, you're mistaken.
All right. Hey, I'm just the guest here. All right.
Yeah, we have to teach you how it works.
Yeah.
But
Episode 21, by the way, was Code Geass.
okay,
So
well, this is episode
it's been a while.
112.
I thought you.
Jeez, guys.
So we almost got you 100 episodes removed. So we waited long
I'll
enough.
see you
so
guys at 221. Yeah.
We've also have not done it. We don't do anime unless
We haven't
you're here.
done one since.
So
Well,
Which is
I like that I'm
embarrassing.
the anime guy.
Yeah, you're
I'll
our
take
anime.
that. I'll
You're the
take pride in
anime
that.
or a resident anime expert.
I mean, yeah. And Joe's Asian, so that's saying a lot.
That's straight racist with it.
Yeah.
I mean, that was playful at least. Come on.
When Joe's not here,
it's
I
the
don't
right
know.
When
con-
Joe's
it's the
not
right
here. He's
not in the
continent, I
room.
guess.
All right, we'll call him and we'll Skype him in. So you pick some shows for us, Nick.
Yeah, I've got
we got a couple.
long list
How
of
many-
stuff that we can pick
You got a
from.
long list.
So
All right.
I made a list of stuff that I haven't watched,
That's the best kind.
and then I made a list of stuff that I have watched, but I think it would also be fun for you guys. And there's maybe some overlap because I would imagine that some of these are pretty popular that at least Josh, you've maybe watched. So let's start with the stuff that I haven't watched all the way through. Number 1 is Devilman Crybaby. Have you guys heard of that?
No,
No.
I've heard of Devil May Cry.
So
Is it a play on that?
no,
Okay.
it's it came out on
Oh, for
Netflix a couple years ago, maybe a year or two ago. It's kind of a remake of an anime from like the 70s. And I've watched the first episode and it's a trip. So I think that would be a fun one for us to watch the first and last on because it's just a weird ass show.
Nice.
And then next I have Naruto and the other Naruto show.
Boruto?
Naruto.
Naruto's son Boruto?
Shippuden.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I've never watched either of those. That's like a, that's
Aren't they like 900 episodes long.
I think one of them's like 100 and something, and another one's like almost 300.
Jimmy,
have you seen any of that?
Didn't your old roommate used to watch like Naruto?
Which one?
Jared. Wasn't Jared watching
I
Naruto?
don't know. Maybe.
I
was gonna ask if that was you.
I would. No.
Who also was?
Oh yeah,
old
Josh. I
roommate.
was thinking that maybe you had watched it with Jake or something.
Yeah.
I've seen some Narutos, but I have not like watched.
Yeah,
Naruto.
I've never really watched a
Okay.
Naruto.
Interesting.
He's like a clumsy ninja boy, but really powerful.
So those
But that's all I know.
and with those shows being so long, there's probably a lot of shit to
Yeah,
go.
It's
Just
crazy
impossible
stuff.
to
Yeah,
guess what's
yeah.
gonna happen.
Uh,
But
We'll
fun.
get it.
But
We'll
fun.
get it.
And then I got another long one, Bleach. I think that's like 350 episodes. Never watched that.
Our friend Jake loves Bleach.
Yeah.
Jake loves Bleach.
And then Kill La Kill. I've watched one episode of this one as well, the first one. From what I can remember, because it's been a while, it's a show about a girl who puts on like a skimpy outfit that's like, I think the skimpy outfit is sentient and it helps her fight another girl in another skimpy outfit. And I think it's...
Stop trying to sell it so hard, Nick.
But
You had me at a live suit.
From what I can remember, it's kind of like maybe like a send up of some of those anime tropes of like high school girls in tiny outfits.
Nice. Okay.
Another one.
Let's do literally say one more,
Okay.
and I think that's 5.
Okay.
And then I think what we need to do is all think of one really quick, and then say it out loud and see if any of them
crap.
match.
Okay. And then the last one is a show that I really know very little about, but it's always on. It's in like the top 5 of lists when people are saying these are the best anime that you should watch, and it's called Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Came out in the 80s,
Sounds
I think,
epic.
maybe 70s even. And from what little I know, it's like a space opera kind of thing, and it's about 150 episodes or so. Kind of a slower show and more interested in the politics than like the space battle stuff. So I don't know, could be a snoozer. Do you want me to go through the ones that I've seen, or let's just stick with these?
I think we
5?
should just stick with
Okay.
these. I think we got some good things right here.
Right.
Yeah. Will you list them off quick?
All right, so
again?
we've
Just
got
the names, yeah.
Devilman Crybaby,
Oh yeah.
Naruto, one of the Narutos, Bleach, Kill La Kill, and Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
Which one was Bleach again?
The one
Bleach
that
is like
Jake really likes.
it's-
We didn't really
Oh,
describe
okay.
it.
I think it's a show about samurai dudes, maybe big
Okay.
swords, big
There's
swords,
probably
spiky
like,
hair.
There's probably some sort
Okay.
of demons, and there's probably a lot of gore in it. If our
Jake's
friend
into
Jake
it,
likes
yeah.
it's probably a lot of that stuff too.
Mm.
I have 2. I have 2 front runners for sure.
Okay.
But I'm ready to say one. Are you
Okay,
guys
so we're
ready
all
to
just gonna say
one.
one out loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll see if we match.
Okay.
If anybody matches, then we'll just take that one.
All right.
If not, then we'll fight for the things we said. You ready?
Okay.
You got one?
Yeah.
Nick?
Ready.
All right. Say on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Devilman
Kill.
Crib.
Oh! It's Kill a Kill.
Let's do it.
We've outvoted the guest. Suck it,
Oh,
Nick.
no.
You guys should at least watch that first episode of
Please.
Devilman Crybaby, though.
Yeah.
It's
That would have been my next
It's
one.
a wild one.
I gotta figure. Okay. Not on the mic. Not on the mic. All right, there we go. I gotta kill, do. It's on Netflix. It looks like.
Let me double
Maybe it's
check.
on Netflix.
Yes,
Maybe
it's on
Hulu?
Netflix.
Maybe
it's on
everything.
Netflix.
All right, what do we got? So that's what we're doing. Thank you for everybody for. That's what we do every week, but we just do it off camera. It's not true. Someone just goes, "We're watching Hannibal now." So this show, it looks like it was 24 episodes long. Went October 2013 to March 2015. 3 volumes. That's what
Was this one of those ones you said was a remake?
No, this is an original
Okay.
property.
I
believe.
did not even realize that animes went back that far. Into the 70s.
Oh, this
and
one's
80s.
this was a more recent one.
This one's-
This
right.
one's like a
Right, but I just mean like
70s and 80s. Oh yeah.
that's crazy to me. Like my brain just assumes that it just like it
Like Dragon Ball Z.
It started with Dragon Ball and Pokemon.
Dragon Ball Z was the first anime ever. Yeah.
And what was the Moon, Sailor Moon?
Mhm.
Nice.
and that it was just all started in the 90s.
Nick's going as Sailor Moon for
the
Halloween,
same
or he
day.
did, because
Oh,
this is after
cute.
Halloween. wait.
No, Sailor Mars. Come on, get it right.
Okay, fair enough. Quick little thing, or this
You got
year,
some business.
where, oh my god, I thought I was getting phone called by a pizza person, so I went the wrong way. So this show follows a vagrant schoolgirl, Ryoku, maybe Matoi, in her search for her father's killer, which brings her into violent conflict with somebody named Sasuke, the iron-willed student council president of Hanuiji Academy, and her mother's fashion empire. Nailed that right up.
Boom.
Mother's
Do you speak Japanese?
Arigato.
Tomo Origato.
Mr. Arigato. So, first episode, what do we got here? What do we think's going to happen?
I mean, based on Nick's description, I think she's going to stumble upon some sort of weird little naughty outfit.
Oh yeah, and I have seen the first.
That's a
So I'll
mystic
refrain
being.
from predictions.
Okay, yeah, you don't.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's been like
Yeah, we
you
don't
know,
really
it's been
count.
like 5 years I think since I watched it, but I can.
I mean-
I remember it like it was yesterday.
I mean, with
Really
that,
left an impression.
with that little like excerpt at the end of like her mother's fashion empire,
Uh-huh.
it kind of makes me feel like maybe if she gets like fun special clothes, that maybe it's like her mom maybe makes something for her, like a superhero,
Yeah.
kind of like a superhero outfit, or
She's
like
stumbles
it's like,
upon this
or it's like-
ancient.
I could imagine it's like one of
material.
those things that's like, yeah, it's like discarded in the basement, and she finds it,
discarded
and then, like, puts
mystical
it on.
material. Let me make you a bikini out of it.
I mean, when I'm thinking
Love it.
about people like girls wearing like clothes that are alive and fighting, I just keep thinking like Bayonetta,
Yeah.
because her like hair's alive,
Uh-huh.
and like isn't her? Do you know who Bayonetta is, Jimmy?
Hair is alive.
Her hair's her clothes.
So it's a Nintendo game
Oh.
called Bayonetta, and her hair, it's like super long, but it's like literally her clothes, and then it
Okay.
like unwraps, and like she like fights with it
She
and
fights
like
with
wears it.
But then
and-
she's just naked.
well,
During special attacks.
Oh.
If you're a skilled player, you'll see that a lot.
if your combo's high enough, you see titties. I don't think that's true.
No, yeah, it's covered up by strands of hair, but I mean it's good enough. if
Yeah,
you
her
know what I
hair
mean.
her hair is always very knowledgeable about where the nipples are.
Oh, well, sure. You gotta.
I mean, it's
you gotta have a
Nintendo,
couple
you know.
Strands.
There's one or two. But and I mean, it seems like her father's killer. So does her father die in this episode?
Oh, in the pilot, sure.
Or-
that makes sense.
Is he already
you
dead?
get a
And it's just like
flashback?
flashbacks to it, kind of thing. Because I can see it starting with her father's already dead. It's like her just going to school. I think she's mild-mannered schoolgirl.
Mild-mannered, dead dad schoolgirl.
Yeah. Ha ha. Satori. What's her name? Satori? Did I make that up? Ryoku.
Somebody's name.
Ryoku?
Is...
That sounds right. Like, you know, like that cruel, like, little kid thing, like where little kids are like, ha ha, your dad's dead.
Were you just doing like a Simpsons? Like,
Ha ha. I thought that's the anime we were going to watch tonight. Right? That's an anime?
it is
Longest running
animated.
anime, 31 seasons.
Yeah, in the U.S.
In the US.
Apparently, animes have been going on for a lot longer.
But yeah, I don't know. What do you got, Jimmy? What do you think is going on? Nick's not spilling the beans.
I feel like
here.
I said, but
No beans will be
we're
spilled.
doing, that they stumble upon, a couple yards of mystical genie cloth. And
it's
then fashion lady.
It's blessed by a djinn.
Maybe she's out like looking for materials for her next big line, and someone's like, oh, this, and she's looking for like the material, and then she's like diving deep into some like mountain people, like ancient materials, and buys this stuff that like people swear by for like a gajillion dollars. And then, I don't know.
The twist is her mom is Versace.
How close am I, Nick?
I really don't remember that well.
I think she stumbles into the Cave of Wonders, and she's got the genie lamp and the magic carpet.
And then she wears the carpet.
And then the
carpet's
carpet
are
is
close.
sentient, and so when she wears it,
Oh, guys, I forgot. This is just Aladdin. My bad.
it's just Aladdin.
Yeah, okay.
But it's like Jasmine does all this.
Oh, did you
instead
know?
of
Yeah,
Aladdin.
if you, I didn't realize if you rearrange the words and kill, it spells Aladdin. It's crazy.
Did y'all see that Will Smith Aladdin
No.
live action?
No.
Did you?
Yeah, go see it.
Recommendation from Jimmy over here.
1 star. Go see it.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see The Lion King.
You could skip Lion King.
Just watch Planet Earth.
I think I didn't see.
Yeah,
I think I didn't
exactly.
see The Lion King on just principle of them calling it a live action version of
Right.
The Lion King when
Yeah,
it's
not that.
all
clearly
CG. Yeah.
animated, but just animated by computers to look real. It's like
Yeah, and it looks good.
I would have
It's a
counted
good
it.
looking movie.
I would have been more into going and watching The Lion King live action if they would have just filmed the lions in the Serengeti and did that thing like where they
Did
just
like the babe thing.
and move the mouths. That would have been.
I
great.
would have even liked it if they done the oh shoot, what's the movie where the pets get lost and it's like Michael J. Fox?
Homeward Bound.
Homeward Bound, where they're like just like thinking it, you know, like their mouths don't move ever.
Yeah.
It's just like they're all telepathic.
Chase is the good old boy. I think we should go home, Michael J. Fox.
It's an underrated film.
I love that movie as a kid. Yeah.
It's great.
I haven't seen it.
Should we just dive into this pilot episode?
Probably should.
Or maybe whatever.
Is it
I feel like
something.
I feel like animes are like kind of just like set in a way.
Yeah, I
A
don't
lot
think
of
there's.
times.
Yeah, I don't think they do like a pilot season like here in America. It's pretty much if they're gonna do it, they do it.
Well, because like a lot of them, besides like your Naruto's or some of those other crazy ones, are your One Pieces. Nick? We can't get Nick started. You want anyone wants some Nick spewing about One Piece?
I'll give you my private cell,
he'll
and
let you
I'll just
know.
talk to you for hours.
Let us know. fndlpodcast at gmail. The first episode is called "If Only I Had Thorns Like a Thistle." Yes, I had to lean into the computer to read it. If Only I Had Thorns Like a Thistle. October 3rd, 2013. We will see you after that.
Bye bye.
And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Kill la Kill. If Only I Had Thorns Like a Thistle. There was a lot of bristly plants in there in that episode.
A lot of cacti.
None. There was none. Took place in a desert. It was just a static image of a desert for 24 minutes. It was not. You got a write up for us, Jim?
Yeah. So, do you want a long one or a really short one?
Nick, what do you want?
A medium one.
Oh crap!
You do the short one, and then we'll fill in what we got.
We'll fill in the gaps. All right. Ryoko arrives at Honoji Academy and faces off with its boxing champion. Beaten at first, she finds a suit that gives her powers, and odds turn in her favor. And that's literally the end of that right.
Yeah, it's a pretty good recap.
I mean, it's not the end of the world because
It's
like
the major points.
we get introduced to the
She's a
Honoji
new
Academy
student.
Mm-hmm.
by some person. Reading his name is Ira, but I don't know what his actual how to
That's
pronounce
definitely not how you say that. in
how they
Japanese.
pronounce his name. He was the disciplinary committee head.
Yeah.
And he
Big
beat
man.
the shit out of just some student who stole a level 1 Goku suit,
Yeah.
which is, you know what I mean? Just
don't
being,
do that.
Just being me, I can't think.
Not to be confused with Dragon Ball
I
Z.
just keep thinking
That's
about Dragon
all
Ball
I
Z.
was
That's
thinking
all I
of,
keep
too.
thinking about.
Yeah.
Goku, hyperbolic chamber. I keep thinking about. that happens. He beats the crap out of him. So that's kind of how they show, like, hey, some of these people there's levels of suits.
And the higher the level,
It's
the
got
more
levels.
powerful you are.
Yeah, you got to become Super Saiyan.
Right, yeah. So
There's 3 levels.
3 levels.
Or I guess 4.
Maybe
0 to 3.
Yeah, there's at least 0 star, 1, 2, 3 stars, like, on them.
Oh, man, I just thought of a fun prediction I should have done.
Yeah, right?
Ooh.
There's a fucking 5
So
star.
do you think all the students just have the same uniform, but there's something like, what do you think actually is giving the suits power?
Demons.
Okay. So if your suit has 1 demon in it, your suit could have no demons in it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You think like the disciplinary chair guy, he has 3 demons?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Something like that. Or like
I
3
guess.
demons like enchanted it, you know? The power of 3 demons is
Mhm.
stronger than 1 demon enchantment. That's
or
what
some,
I'm going
or some
I
demon
am
blood,
Legion.
you know, because
yes.
Yeah.
Ryoku's suit
Yeah.
tasted blood and was like, give me more.
Yeah,
Give
so-
me that blood, girl.
So Ryoku came to the school. She had a guitar case. She shows up like on the schoolyard, and then the head girl,
The student
head
council
of student
president.
council, yeah, student council president. What was her name again?
Satsuki.
Satsuki.
Satsuki. She attacks her, but she has a giant half of a scissors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She has
like you do.
A scissor blade.
Yeah.
Looks suspiciously a lot like a keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. Nick knows what I'm talking about.
Whole lot.
So she
Same
attacks
exact
them.
idea.
She loses because everyone else has got cheating super suits on.
Right.
And then one of the teachers, the teacher guy.
Hit her homeroom teacher.
Yeah, welcome
Was
back, Cotter.
was intrigued by her and followed her, right?
Followed her to her family's graveyard or something.
To like her childhood
dad's-
home that looked like it had been burnt down or something.
Yeah.
Is that what that was? It was her childhood home?
I think so.
There was like some burnt pictures.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Oh.
And as she's there, you know, being like, I'm sorry, Dad, I couldn't avenge you. He pressed a secret button or something and then opened up a trapdoor that sent her down to the mystical cave like you predicted.
Yeah, that's
Cave
right.
of Wonders.
I know how you find.
I said
know
that.
how you find like strong things. You just find them in ancient areas that have been abandoned for years. But then, she gets like.
She gets cut on the way down.
She gets at minimal sexually assaulted by a piece of clothing
Yes.
Yeah, it
That
got
wants her
weird.
blood.
that wants her. Well, he was like, "Put
He was
me on."
ripping her clothes off to put himself on
Yes.
to her.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
yelling like, "Put me on and give me blood."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, why are you talking? How is that a thing? And he's like,
Right.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, this show was like 10 minutes of like, oh, this is like kind of fun, quirky, lots of fighting, and then it was like, oh wow, they're just making these people really sexy all of a sudden.
Yeah, we should mention that the main character's blood hungry outfit was very skimpy.
He was basically just wearing suspenders
Like
over
if you-
your
yes.
nipples.
Like if you wore that to the Halloween party, you'd be the talk of the town for a couple weeks.
She probably has really tiny nipples because those are like, you know.
Yeah.
Jimmy over here trying to calculate nipple size.
I mean, those are at least 3/4
Some
inch
people-
suspenders.
some people
So
have-
like,
yeah, I mean,
not
some
much.
people just
Not
have
much
tiny
no,
coverage.
she was wearing very little, very little.
Like friend of the show, Mark Schanzenbach. He got very, very, very little.
Last appearance, Friday Night Lights episode. If anyone's,
Oh.
Wow, how do you remember that?
he's only been in one, so it's pretty easy. And then so she gets this power suit, this skimpy power suit. I think the less clothes, the stronger it is. I think that's what we're learning right now.
Makes sense.
There's going to be a dude in the last episodes who's going to be wearing a sock over his dongle, and he's going to like destroy the world.
It's gonna be a chili pepper.
Yeah, he's going to be a human chili pepper. His name's Flea. But so then she goes and refights the boxer guy and just beats
Yeah.
the hell out of him.
Head of the boxing club. So this is some real like baseline sub boss fighting.
Right.
Because
I think it
then
was,
there's,
what
like,
was he, a
the-
2-star? 1-star?
He was at least
Two.
a 2-star.
A 2.
Two.
I think it was a 2, yeah.
And he had like he wasn't even wearing like a full suit. He just had like a boxing uniform that was also imbued with 2 stars.
I like that he was like, she's like, you're not even wearing a Goku suit. And he was like, yes, I am. I'm wearing a boxing Goku suit, which is gloves and shorts and other stuff. Is literally like what he said.
Yeah. He's silly.
That was pretty good.
And then like she beats him, and then the athletic department guy is like gonna go after. It's really
Who's oh yeah, we should mention that there
Oh, yeah.
what 4 that
Oh,
have
yeah.
3-star suits,
At least so we saw.
or at least they mentioned there's like a
So
top
the
like a
athletic
top 4
guy,
dudes.
yeah.
Or
there's like an
and
IT guy.
Was there an IT guy?
yeah.
Okay. I like
There
that.
was
What is the
like
fairy lady?
non-sporting girl. I
Okay.
think her club was just non-sports. And then there was the big guy who we saw in the beginning. What was his
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
Discipline.
Disciplinary
Yeah.
committee.
Guy.
Yeah. So what is Satsuki? Is she a 3-star?
She's a student
the
council
president.
president.
She's-
Do we know?
At least she's
Oh,
got to be
for
a 3.
sure.
Yeah.
3.
I mean, I figured she was a 3. I'm wondering if she may be higher. Than a 3.
Shao. Oh, you think? Well,
Well, I've got a prediction about her. so-
Oh, when when disciplinary guy was talking about it, he was saying that's or no, the Ryoku's like new bestie, who's
What's her name?
I can't remember.
I couldn't-
Maku.
Yeah, sounds good enough.
Yeah.
It
Cool.
started with an M, and then her last name. They called her by her last name was like Mankanshoku or something.
Nailed it. We'll call her Ryoku's best
and then
friend.
her little sister like jumped Ryoku in an alley with her friends, and that didn't go well. And then anyway, so then Mako or whatever, bestie, was explaining that the suits go 1 to 3 stars,
Right.
or 0 to 3 stars.
Yeah. She said that. I just assume there's higher stars at some point because, like, I've watched Dragon Ball Z. Power level goes over 9,000.
Seems like a good
Makes
estimate.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. You start off
All right,
because,
all
like,
right.
already it's like the main character now has like a suit that she can
Easily beat a 2-star.
easily beat a 2, which means if she's talented enough, it seems like she could probably beat a 3.
Right.
Like at least in a tough battle.
Right.
So she needs to get some insurmountable odds at
So
some
you think
point.
her suit is a form of Goku's suit, or
They-
is it
someone
something
said that.
Someone
altogether?
even
Someone
said it.
said that.
Oh, okay.
They're like, is that a Goku uniform?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
like red instead of red and black instead of white. Or
Like
whatever.
what if Goku's are demon suits, but she's got like an angel suit,
Oh.
and that's
I mean, I'm
why
into it.
she's so naked, because like Adam and Eve were naked, man.
Oh wait, we're going Christian now.
I mean, I don't know. That's just, I mean, Jewish technically, right?
Sure, I mean whatever, or both.
Let's just blow past it.
Yeah. So I mean that was basically the whole episode because the
Right.
episode ended when she defeated the boxing guy, really.
Yeah. And then, yeah,
And so
just was like called out the student council pres, right? Isn't that how it ended?
Was like, yeah, you, I know you got my scissors.
Right.
yeah, oh yeah. So that's what
She's
Ryoko's
looking-
trying to do. She's trying to find the person who is the other side of the scissors.
Because
The
they were
person who-
used to kill her
her fa-
dad.
Yeah. So
She thinks
she's
if she
used,
finds the scissor,
she'll
she'll
find the
find
killer.
the killer.
and that's
and
her
avenge
whole
him.
goal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's using. So presumably she's using one half of a weapon that killed her father to like exact revenge,
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
which is, I believe, the definition of poetic.
Sure.
Maybe I'm not 100% sure. I think I liked. Let's talk visual style now.
Oh, I thought it was awesome.
I thought it was dope.
Into it.
I thought it was really cool for a little bit because this is 2013. For a little bit, it looked. It didn't look maybe not like 80s or like early 90s a little bit, but like obviously way more polished.
Yeah.
But I really liked how it was, what it was going with.
Yeah, it's very kinetic, frenetic. Like, it's not like some of those anime that you might see that cut corners where it's they just have a still face and their mouth moves just a tiny bit. Everything's moving at all times on this.
Yeah,
Like,
this is.
you
fully
can tell
drawn.
that like they put a lot of time into this.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't do that stuff where they maybe dip in a little like computer animation or anything either. Like none of that was. This is fully drawn with care for sure.
Looks good.
It's purty.
I liked it.
I'm already like, yeah, let's just delete. We'll delete what we recorded so far. We'll just watch this show, and then we'll pick a different one. Because I just want to roll into episode 2.
Yeah,
I want to know what happens, man.
This is cool. This is a cool show. I was watching the show, and I mean, my first thought was, man, I don't watch enough anime because this is dope as hell.
Right?
Is this your new?
Gotta bring me
Josh?
back around, boys.
Yeah.
This might be my new Frasier. No, but as it gets colder in Minnesota,
the anime gets
hotter.
or something.
Just ask Ryoku when she took off most of her clothes to fight the forces of evil.
I love how the boxer guy was like, "You're cheating. You're naked. Like,
Your sexiness is distracting.
yeah."
I mean, he was pretty jacked, and his shirt was open the whole time.
Yeah.
That's true. He was.
That guy had like 8 abs.
like 1,000 abs.
What's his problem over here? I'm interested in this this premise. It's fun. It's a story of revenge right now.
Yeah.
At least she's on a thing based on the first episode. I think we all maybe agree with this, but are we into this show?
For sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually mad at myself now for not sticking with it
I don't
after
know how
watching
you
the
watched
first.
this and didn't watch the next one.
Yeah. I think maybe there's like some guilt around it. Like, didn't want the significant other watching me watch a show with skimpy girls.
Yeah, that makes sense. I could see
This
that.
girl's not
But
only
it's a
hotter,
trope.
but she's also more powerful.
You know,
You don't understand.
It's poking fun at it. It's not sexy. It's
not
strong.
even porn. I promise.
I don't feel anything for her. She's animated. No, but they do make fun of it, which is funny. Like in the first episode, like even that guy was like, "You're dressed too sexy."
Yeah.
And you're like, she kinda is. Someone text messaged me. I apologize.
Are you? Wow.
I know. Well, I had my phone on because the pizza man was coming.
No tact.
Oh, pizza man.
I know. The pizza man ruined everything.
I thought you guys were a professional establishment.
Oh man.
Well,
This ain't no binge and purge.
No, our podcast comes out every Wednesday at 11 a.m. We have not missed a week in 112 episodes.
We're more artisanal, when it's ripe, we pick
Yeah.
them. And...
Yeah, when it feels right, you go for it.
Just
It's not like there's millions of original streaming content every day that you guys could watch. The amount of shows that you guys could do, it
boggles the mind.
Yeah, it's insane.
Why do you think we?
How
why do you think we picked a TV podcast? We'll never run out of anything.
How is TV? Yeah.
How does
anyway.
TV work? Am I right?
How does TV work?
And magnets.
Have you guys done? I should know this, but have you guys done any Amazon stuff?
Yeah, we've dived into a little bit of Amazon. We did. What was that Julia Roberts show?
Pretty Woman.
There's Pretty Woman 2.
Ocean's 11.
Brockovich.
Ocean's 13.
What
Is
was
this
that
the one
show
with all the
called?
girls?
Shit,
That
I don't know.
movie's great, actually.
Yeah.
I forget which. It's
and
called,
we did.
Did you do Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
Yeah, we did.
Dang,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I want to go back and listen to that. That's a fantastic show.
Yeah, we all like that.
What's his name? Monk.
Yeah, Monk Daddy.
Oh my gosh.
Tony
from Wings.
Shalhoub.
Tony Shalhoub.
I was like, what is he trying to think of right now?
Shalhoub. I was trying to think of the spider from the Hobbit because that's what.
Oh yeah.
like Shelob or something.
Yeah.
Anyway. Sorry. Are we doing predictions now?
Yeah, let's do predictions
is that
now.
what time it is?
Can we
You
do
can edit
that,
that
Ginny?
I guess.
Nick, do you want to start us off?
Yeah. Do I do
Guest.
all four or
All
just
four.
okay?
To our
All four.
home.
Okay. So, first prediction is that the student council president also has one of those bloodthirsty, skimpy outfits.
Oh man.
I'm into
That's
it.
totally gonna happen, isn't it?
But for science reasons.
Love it.
Number two, Ryoku and the student council president are going to team up in the last episode against a villain that, we haven't seen
Common
yet.
villain.
You know what's hilarious is like I thought I wrote that down, and I now look and I didn't write that down. But I agree with you. So.
Number 3 is that her dad's soul is in her outfit.
Oh, is making her so naked? That's
Yeah,
sick.
like that's why I was like, this one that might be a little
Her
little
dad's
crazy,
the one that
little
did a
risky.
little-
Yeah,
Her
he's like,
dad got a little rapey towards her in the first episode.
but maybe it's he doesn't remember that he's her dad or something. But number 4 is that teacher is Ryoku's dad's protege, or like he studied under him, or they had a connection.
And that's why he kind of noticed her potential
Right.
or something.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Mine are not anywhere near as cool as that. So I'm just going to get mine out of the way here. I think Ryoku, I think she has to defeat like the source of the power kind of thing or whatever. So I think she's fighting a demon.
Okay.
Like it's not just
Source of the
someone. It's not
Gokus?
just like someone in a Goku.
It's like
It's-
what makes the Gokus
Yeah.
run.
And
Okay.
I think that is a demon. So she
the
fights-
guy behind the guy. All right.
Demku.
And just like a one-off, not part of the prediction, but my thought is that I think it's the principal.
Did they show the prince?
That
Oh
little
yeah.
principal guy?
Yeah, that he's like a little round, rotund, like
And he's like,
baldy
oh,
boy, and
we
he was,
have to do what she says.
Yeah, and
okay.
because one of the teachers was like, "Yo, we gotta like stop this," and he was like, "No, she's the student body student
Like,
body
what can
thing.
we do?
She's in
Our
charge."
mom owns us.
So I
Right.
kind of was like, I think he's just playing weak and just
Okay.
kind of letting the students do shit until it gets out of hand, and then he'll probably pop up. So
Oh,
I think
he
he's the
looks
big,
like an anime
think he's the
John
big bad.
Lovitz.
yeah, until he turns into a giant demon and Ryoku has to fight him.
Sure.
Number 2, I think Satsuki has the other half of the scissors in the last episode. I don't know if she's the one that originally like had. I don't think she killed her dad or anything.
Yeah, but she.
I think
Sure, she's a child.
that was I thought they're teaming up and they both have one half.
Ah, okay.
And
Oh
that's-
yeah.
so
They
that's-
team up, put the scissors
Oh,
together.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's
okay.
my
I'm
thing.
seeing it,
So, but
seeing
my
it.
prediction is that she is in control of the other half during this last episode. Number 3, I think there's essentially like a boss rush of some sort.
Okay.
I think we'll understand what that means. They're not fighting like
Like
a bunch
all
of
the-
grunts, but they got to fight like
A bunch of big.
there's a bunch of big
bads.
bosses.
Okay.
Level 3s
They're
are above.
rushing through the like Scott Pilgrim,
Yeah.
like
All right.
I
like
assume
it.
there's some sort of boss rush. And then number 4, I believe that there's a character who can fly
Okay.
and / has wings.
like a.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Maybe some sort of an angelical character potentially, but I feel like everyone else can jump and do a lot of things. But I think there might be a Goku uniform that'll have someone to fly or something like that.
Okay.
And I just want to see somebody fly.
3.5.
Yeah.
Fly.
So yeah, exactly. So those are my 4.
Yeah. Beta testing. Okay, my first one is I think we find out that Ryoku's suit is a 3-star. So like that's why she's just wiping the floor with these dudes.
All right.
I bet it's a 5.
Yeah, I mean at least a 3-star, right? Then I think she's still looking for the other half of the scissor in this episode. Maybe she finds it, but in this episode she's still looking for it.
She doesn't have it in
She doesn't
possession.
have
All
it
right.
at the beginning of this episode. Number 3, I think the teacher. Was it Nick? You said something about that. I think the teacher becomes like her is her sensei right now.
Okay. All right.
Is it her
So
Mr. Miyagi?
maybe like if going off of Nick's, if he's training under her dad in some way, that now he's training her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
makes sense.
I like that. And then number 4, I think somehow her suit is even skimpier.
That's a
in
good one,
this
yeah.
episode. I want to at least get 1 point.
All right, that's fun. That's fun. So the last episode. So there's 24 episodes, but they did looks like they did a DVD / Blu-ray only
Ooh.
weird episode. So we're not doing that like if you look on the Wikipedia,
That's not a real
that's
finale.
not like the last episode. I think it was like a bonus DVD.
I think I saw that. It's like they call them an OVA.
Exactly.
In Japan.
That's exactly
Bonus
it.
Jonas.
And that title, that one was called Goodbye Again.
So that's probably like a epilogue.
Kind of like an epilogue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not doing that one.
that's fun.
We're doing the true last episode, which
We
is
don't do epilogues on this show. It's not first and epilogues.
number 24. It's called Past the Infinite Darkness.
Tune into our other
Ooh.
podcast, Prologues and Epilogues.
That's where we just read books, though. That's books. It's books.
Yeah, that's our book podcast.
It's our book podcast. So we'll see you after the final episode of Kill a Kill.
Be good.
And we're done with anime.
And we back.
For now.
Till Nick's back in another
Another
90
year and a half.
98 episodes or so. But yeah, we finished the last episode of Kill a Kill. It was pretty good. I feel like it definitely was very anime.
Yeah.
But you got a write-up for us?
Yeah, so same problem.
Too short, too long?
Yeah.
Well, let's go too short, and we'll fill it in
All right.
with what we think happened.
Right.
The final confrontation is at hand. Will Ragyo and Nui bring on the end of the world, or will Ryoku and the others be able to stop them? So I assume one of those people is Ryoku's mom.
Ragyo
Yeah.
was the girl that was like kept making me think of a homunculus from Full Metal Alchemist. That's what I kept thinking of when I saw her.
Fairy Sailor Moon.
Yeah, the one that had like multiple versions of her that
Yeah,
were fighting a bunch.
okay,
and she
yeah,
killed
yeah.
herself. And then the other one, what was the other one's name?
Nui?
Okay.
Something?
I think those are flipped. I think Nui was the little girl.
Oh, really? Different.
And
Okay.
then,
Okay.
Yeah, the mom was
Ragyo.
whatever that other one was.
Ragyo. And then yeah, apparently Ryoko's mom was the big bad.
was the big bad.
And
Yeah, that's fun.
she was a life fiber, like, so.
Yeah.
Well, she was
Life
trying to
fiber
turn the
being-
world into a life fiber
fibers.
beings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seemed like she was half human, maybe half life fiber or something like that. Like, I'm not clothes and I'm not
Well,
human.
that's Ryoku. Yeah, Ryoku was that.
But I think
I don't
her
know.
mom
I
was
don't
that
know what
too.
mom was. She might have just been
She
all
might have just
life
been
fiber.
yeah.
No, because her mom at some point definitely said like, she's like, maybe there's some human left or something like that. Like,
Oh, there's
She's like a little bit of human.
left.
yeah,
Yeah.
She's like, I gotta purge the rest of my human. And then she did, and that's when she turned into her final form, and she looked like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. Everything about the Frieza part happened. But so yeah, we started with them fighting. Everybody's got like crazy Goku suits on now.
Yeah, everyone had the skimpy outfits.
Everyone was skimped.
And
Yep.
all the people who seemed like the villains in the first episode were all allies with
Yeah.
Ryoku.
Yeah. Everyone was, find the common enemy.
Yeah, life fiber demon woman
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. And then they were fighting her and her little puppet girl who had multiples of her.
Right.
She like charged up her suit, but then she was like about to win. Ryoku was about to win,
Right.
but then the doll girl like sacrificed herself to charge up Ryoku's
Charge up
mom.
mama.
So is this basically that saying that clothes are made up of fibers that are actually aliens coming here to take over our planet? Is that
At least those clothes.
those specific
And I think-
clothes?
Our main character was fighting against that. Like, I was getting a vague sense that the message was clothes don't make the man. The
Yeah,
man
right.
makes the clothes. Yeah.
Right,
It's
right.
like it doesn't matter what you wear, it's what's on the inside that counts.
Yeah. And we're all
So-
just going crazy to wear whatever newest best thing.
Right. But then Mom went into space and covered the world in a layer of life fiber clothes to then
and turned all the humans into
Evil
life
clothes.
fibers
Yeah,
as
and
well.
they got swallowed
was-
up by their own clothes.
she was going to cocoon the whole Earth in life fiber and then make it explode so that the life fiber things
would then travel throughout the
through the
universe
universe
and I
and
guess
spread.
take over every planet.
Yeah.
Oh, we should mention that the life fiber brand was called Reebok.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Because
just-
at one point I was like, did she say Reeboks?
Yeah.
Like
I
they're all
I
wearing
saw
Reebok.
it written out in one of the shots. I was like,
Okay.
okay, Reebok.
Nice.
I wonder where they came up with that. But then so she essentially Ryoku defeated her mom
Right.
by what is the oldest trick in the anime book, which is at the very end discovering she has still more like power or will left within her that she didn't quite realize she had before.
Yeah.
And that she's, like, I'm part good guy and part bad guy.
Yeah.
And that makes me able
I'm
to.
not human or clothes.
Yeah.
But somehow also human and clothes.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part, and especially because it's like a bunch of Japanese like characters
Yeah.
are like flying on the screen, like very stylized, but I have no idea what any of it says. Like we're
Right.
not human or clothes, we are both clothes and human. And it's like I assume those symbols are just what she's saying. I guess I don't know. And then she defeats her mom, and then her clothes die.
Yeah, her
Everyone's
clothes are sentient.
clothes
Her
die,
sentient
it seems
clothes.
like. And
Oh,
yeah,
right,
there's
because she took everyone's
Oh,
clothes
yeah.
she did take
to
the
go
power.
fight.
Yeah.
Well, all the Goku suits.
yeah.
And then she
Bunch of naked kids running around.
Nippleless naked.
Yeah,
Nick-
there was no nips,
nippleless,
but they did
but
have
also
like
very matured
oh,
kids.
only the best in Hanoji Academy. But
Yikes.
and then she falls down to the earth naked, and then
Oh, and her clothes man, the one who could speak in the first episode, sacrificed himself to save her.
Yeah, to
And
bring
that-
her back
that-
to Earth
And that hit her pretty
through
hard.
the atmosphere.
and then Satsuki
He
caught her.
burned up.
Naked Satsuki caught
Yes.
her, and then
the rest of
and
the
then
school.
a rest of the naked kids from school
Yes.
also caught them.
Yeah. Very naked, very pressed up against each other, catching Ryoku from
Also,
space.
Ryoku might have a date with her best friend from the first show.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
That's
can do
cute.
this, Ryoku. You go kill her, and afterwards, I want a date. And
That
that's
was
like
cute.
she yelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
It's
like,
like, maybe you're a little immature to be going on first dates, but yeah,
I don't know,
okay,
man. I
cool.
saw her hanging upside
High
down in the
school.
first episode. She seems pretty mature to me, if you know what I mean.
Oh God.
This episode's gonna get flagged.
For sure.
It's marked explicit. Don't worry.
Yeah, we usually do. Oh, I wanted to bring this up. I don't really understand what was going on with Light Mom's like weird like power station whatever thing in the middle of the school. It looked like a tube
like
of lipstick.
the rocket looking thing.
Yeah,
Tube of
but it was
lipstick.
but they were trying to attack it, but it was covered by what looked like a giant condom
Might
that
have
they
just
called
been
a
more-
light fiber jammer.
Yeah. Oh,
Her one of the people called it a giant wiggly
It
sock.
looks like a
or
rubber
something.
sock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a giant rubber sock.
Yeah, and then later there was another thing shaped like that in space that Mom kissed.
Yes, and that looked very much like a tube
All
of
of that.
lipstick.
The lipstick stuff was weird. I don't know what was going on.
And then
there.
the satellite thing was like a pair of lips looking up there.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, that looked like a
Oh,
pair of lips.
it
then
was
when she did.
lips.
She also,
I
the
didn't
mom
notice
at
that.
some points looked like just like a very ornate moth.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's what I kept getting.
Yeah.
There's like an X-Men that looks like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm talking about?
I think the eyes and
I can't.
looking stuff.
It's got like it's like wings, but it's like very like 70s. It looked just like Light Mom. Oh, there was also some characters that we didn't see in the first episode from the school that were like naked friends.
The
like,
nudists,
a couple
I
of
think
naked
they call them
guys.
nudists, and they were
The
in
nudists.
like robot suits.
Yeah, they had some like they like morphed They had some naked like mech suits that morphed together. So that was pretty fun.
I saw those guys because they were nudists, and I was like, there's just two dudes that are like they're like centaurs, but they're like
We're super comfortable.
they're like the mechs from one of the shitty second Matrixes. but
Yeah.
like half that, half men. And then they like shot their naked bodies out of the suit to like try to shoot the suit into the rubber condom thing
It was
to
like
blow
a
it
missile.
up.
Oh yeah.
But it didn't quite work.
There was a lot more going on with. Must have been some development with the other students at school, and then Kamagori, the like disciplinary guy.
Oh yeah.
He like you think he dies. He gets like stabbed, and he's like, "I'm a human shield," and then he dies. And then all of a sudden he's back, and he's like, "Just kidding. My ancestors gave me this titanium belt thing
Yeah.
that actually stopped."
But he still had
The
blood
blow.
all over
Yeah.
the
He
front
was
of him.
bleeding everywhere
Yeah.
for several seconds.
It was all very entertaining.
It was great.
There was really never a dull moment in either one of these episodes.
No, yeah, these things went at a breakneck pace the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
it's just go, go, go.
They were like, we got 24 of these, let's go.
Yeah,
I hope there was no lull in the middle.
I can't imagine.
I mean, I suppose if they're like,
Rangers.
let's chill out for a minute, they're like, someone take off clothes.
There was a lot of that.
And so a lot of people did that in this episode. Actually, almost every,
pretty much
I
everybody.
think every
yeah.
single person was naked by the end of this episode.
Yeah, except Mom. She's very into clothes.
Mom was, Mom.
Oh,
Possibly
but at the end,
mostly
she was
clothes.
naked and then ripped her heart out.
Oh, yeah,
to
Mom
kill
was naked.
herself.
Oh, yeah, you're right. She ripped her own heart out to kill herself.
Which, by the way, fun, badass way of dying.
She's
at
like,
the end.
look, I'm going to control how I die.
Yo,
I just reached into
because
her
she was
chest,
like, "You're coming
Temple
with,
of Doom
you're
style.
coming back to Earth, Mom." And then she's like, "Oh,
I'm
am
gonna
I?"
stand
And then
trial.
she just reaches into her chest and pulls out her heart, and then just crushes it and
Like
kills
you do.
herself.
It was dope.
I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Who do you think Light Fairy Princess clone lady was? Is that like a stepsister?
I don't know.
Like-
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Just a familiar?
Ryoku's cousin, Karen.
Like removed? She was kind of a Karen, wasn't she?
Exactly.
And then Light Mom, Big Bad Mom was just like, hey, sacrifice yourself.
She's like, okay.
Do it.
They kept referring it to.
Like, "Ah, I'd love to.
They kept referring to the whole thing as the primordial life fiber. Like,
Yeah, so they
like the-
set it up like that there could be a sequel. They could pick this back up because Mom was like, hey, like there are more fibers out there and they're gonna come to Earth eventually,
yeah,
which I love.
it's fun.
So Nui or whatever, she must have just been a light chick. So when she killed herself, then Mom absorbed all her light fibers and Super Saiyan or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Friezed.
Something like that. Should we get into predictions?
Let's do it.
All right. Hold on 2 seconds. I gotta fix this.
Spaceman, what are you doing over there?
He's not doing nothing. This is Joe's fault. All this is Joe's fault. I'm trying to.
We just have a monster rig on Nick right now. It just looks like
You ever seen that movie Hardcore Harry?
no.
Oh, that's like
Henry?
Is,
Hardcore Henry?
is that the like first person
Yeah.
movie?
That's the rig you got on. Oh, I feel like
It's just mostly held together by tape.
All right. We're ready. Nick, you want to go first?
Sure.
See how you did?
So my first prediction was that Satsuki, the student council president, would also have a skimpy outfit, and she did.
Check.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She was also naked.
Yeah. The skimpiest
yeah.
you can get. And then I also said that she would team up with Ryuku
Check.
against an unseen villain, so we got a check there.
Yeah.
Totally.
Third, not confirmed, but I don't think it was true, is that the dad's soul was in Ryuku's outfit.
Yeah, they didn't confirm it, but it didn't seem like that was
Yeah, it
the
didn't
case.
seem like that was the
Because I feel like
case.
because she was like, Mom, I bet they would have been like
Yeah.
I'm wearing Dad.
Right.
I'm on
And
the red
then-
carpet, and they asked me what I'm wearing tonight, and it's Dad.
And then
weird.
number 4 was that the teacher was Ryuko's dad's protege, and we didn't even see
didn't see the
him.
teacher at
So I'm
all.
guessing he died or
yeah.
something. I think the only thing we might have seen, I don't even know if it was him, is there was a shot when I think Ryuko was fighting Mom in space and said something like, Dad created this outfit or created me to fight you.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a picture of an old guy and then a guy that looked kind of like the teacher guy.
Oh.
So I'm wondering if that, there was some connection there, but not enough to, I think, confirm that.
She's like, I'm finishing Dad's work.
So I think
Yeah.
I end up with a 2 count.
A 2 count.
Nice.
Give him the 2 count.
Anime expert Nick with 2.
All right. Well, on to anime learner Josh. That's my Pokemon trainer name. Ryoko must defeat a demon. I thought it might have been the principal, but that was not part. I'm gonna say no. She seems like she's a primordial life form thing, half human, half whatever. So I don't think Mom's a demon, unfortunately.
No.
I want her to be a closed demon.
More alien than anything.
Yeah, more of an alien or some sort of just primordial life form from the beginning of time type thing.
Yeah.
Not it. But Satsuki has the other half of the scissors. She totally uses it.
She was holding them at a certain point.
Yeah. Before they all gave up the powers and gave them all back to her when they were confronting Mom right away, they both had them and then tried to stab her. And
Yeah, they totally did.
yeah, that was dope. It looked cool.
Yeah.
So 1 point there. I think there was gonna be a boss rush, but no, there was just 2 people they were fighting. Just
Yeah.
one of a lot of.
Just a double final boss, yeah.
Yeah. And then I think there's a character who can fly / has wings, and Nick.
There was one moment where the little Nui girl,
Knew he could definitely
Yeah.
fly or something.
and it looked like she had wings for about a second.
Yeah,
so.
for a second she popped wings out and then put them back in her her T-1000 arms that she was using. So
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
Yeah, I'd say go for it.
Also, they went to space.
So yeah, they're you could say they were flying. I don't know.
I mean, Ryuko
Floating.
had to fly to space, right?
Yeah.
Or can she just jump that high? Taking it. 2 points.
Yeah, I guess I just thought somehow taking on all the other Goku uniform powers gave her the ability to fly at least to wherever they were in
Right.
space. Some ways out of the atmosphere. Okay, my number 1 was that we were going to find out that Ryoku's suit was a 3-star Goku uniform or some form of Goku uniform. And I don't think that's what it was. It was some sort of enlightened. I don't have any idea about any of that.
It might have been above stars or something.
Right,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, transcended stars.
It was like when you think you got a grade 10 mobile suit, but then you realize it's a Gundam and it's a whole league of its own.
Oh man, whole different.
You got to put this in anime
yeah,
context.
put it in anime terms.
Yeah, so
yeah.
everyone understands.
Then I thought they were gonna still be looking for the scissors, and they definitely had. She had them both.
Both of them were there in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I also thought the teacher was gonna be some sort of sensei. Didn't see him. He's dead or gone. And then I said somehow there was skimpierness, and that was true.
A lot of yeah.
She thought she had to get rid of her suit to fight Light Mom. And then it was so then just was in her underwear fighting with scissors. And then, which seems very dangerous, by the way. You gotta poke an eye out.
It's a very interesting scenario. Just seeing a girl fighting with scissors in her underwear.
In her underwear. And then they're like, oh, wait, no. Actually, your suit also isn't affected by this. You could have just been wearing that the whole time. But anyway, I got 1 point.
Where'd it go?
That's what really matters here.
And that is that. Good job, bud. So are we interested in watching this show? Has the first and last convinced you that Kill la Kill is good?
Yeah, I'm putting it on my list.
I'm super interested.
Gotta watch it when the wife's away, Jimmy.
I mean, it's anime, so it all looks... it's all gross, right? Well, not all.
There's some pretty wholesome anime out there. But there's some pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
There's some way worse anime than this. This is pretty tame.
Yeah.
Some of the things you can find.
Ultimately, what we saw, even though it was like a whole episode full of naked people.
I mean, none of them had
No
nips.
nips.
Yeah.
No
Doesn't even
nips.
count. It's just like a Barbie doll.
It only counts if you saw a nipple. I learned that from Mean Girls.
Yeah, exactly. I'm into this, and we only have 22 episodes left. If you really want to watch the whole thing,
Yeah,
So-
Yeah.
it'd be. I feel like a quick watch because those things, like I said, they go fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both those episodes flew
Yeah.
by, especially if it stays at even half the pace of
Mhm.
both these episodes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Super
done?
interesting. Good storytelling. Fun animation. It's not hundreds of episodes like Naruto or those other ones. Super into it.
Yeah, I like anime that has a definite beginning and end.
Mm-hmm.
You know, One Piece still on, Nick?
Oh yeah, baby.
Is it still going?
It's still going, and there's no sign of stopping. They just celebrated their 20th year on the air.
Jeez.
What episodes? How do you know about?
It's over 900 now,
Holy crap.
and I've watched them all, baby.
I can't even imagine. doing
Wait, are you
that.
fully caught up?
Yeah,
Holy crap!
yeah. Been caught up since April.
How many a day
Wow.
did you do?
I had a spreadsheet, and I had to watch at a certain point. I had to watch at least 14 episodes a week to stay up to date with what I wanted. Yeah.
Holy cow.
I'm just impressed with you.
I mean,
fully
yeah.
impressed. Fully impressed.
But there are 22?
Yeah, 20. Yeah,
23 minutes?
If you cut out credits and opening song, you can, and sometimes recaps, you could pare it down to 20 at the longest, sometimes even 15, 17, depending on how long they do the recap.
Yeah. Dang. I mean, really, that's not any different than binge watching a bunch of the Flaro verse for
Just
example.
pulled that one out. 'Cause you've been not watching.
That's
that,
just
right?
what's on my mind right
Yeah.
now because because there's 6 shows that are all in it, and they're 43 minutes.
There's probably more viewing time
Without-
within the Flareverse on the WB or the CW
Yeah,
than
probably.
there is in
Than
all
there
of One
is.
Piece.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's it.
minus maybe there's
No,
movies though.
900. That's a lot.
Yeah, but every Flareverse episode's 45 minutes,
It's like
Yeah.
2.
and there's 6 different shows that are all from 4 to 6 seasons long,
Yeah.
and they're 20 plus episodes. So that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
So there you go. You're a bigger nerd than Nick, Jimmy.
Ha, you freaking loser.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment.
Fair enough. Well, hey, everybody. Thank you for listening to, once again, another episode of First and Last. Nick, thank you for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you guys in a couple years.
Hey, man. I'm going to watch an anime eventually.
All
again.
right, all right.
I got to finish Kill la Kill now.
Yeah.
I'm hooked. I want to see what happens in the middle of the journey. I want to see if they find
Dare you?
different clothes or less clothes somehow.
I just want to know what happens to the teacher.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Where that other scissor came from.
always concerned about people's education, But if you want to get a hold of us and you want to let us know what kind of shows we should watch or whatnot, you can hit us up at F&L Podcast on the Gmail, on the Twitters, that kind of stuff. Do that. If you want to rate us some sort of 5-star, 4-star, 3, 2, hell, give us 1.
Gasp.
Give us a run and just write, we want
Like-
Nick back. 1 star till
Yeah.
we get Nick back.
1
Yeah, that's
star
right.
till we hear more anime and more expert
90
Nick.
more episodes with 1 star, and then we get Nick back. We'll do that. But until then, have fun with your week, and we'll see you for another episode of First and Last.
Next time.
Probably exactly in 7 days from right now. But,
Yeah, hopefully.
all right.
Sniff you later, jerks.
Bye.